As a Liberty student leader, how can I connect with my students during the week? The big idea behind this is that your student knows that you're not just there for them on Sunday, you're there for them in life. You see, we really limit ourselves when we just decide that Sunday morning is when we're going to connect with our student. We call this a see you next Sunday relationship. In a see you next Sunday relationship, we're only connecting with them when they happen to show up to church. And what this does is it limits our influence in their life because their life happens, for the most part, and the other 6 days of the week. You see, when we limit ourselves to just one day a week of connecting with the student, we allow them to be influenced by many other kind of variables in life that might not be Christ-centered. When we, however, happen to have a life-on-life relationship, meaning that we connect with them outside of Sunday morning, we show the student that they're not just a job to us, they're a relationship. We care about them. The more a student is able to connect with you outside of Sunday morning, the more trust will be built between you and that student. And the more trust you have between you and your student, the more likely it is your student will be more vulnerable with you, open up about his or her fears, anxieties, temptations, strengths, joys, and that way you can speak God's truth more clearly and more laser focused into the areas of life they need to hear it most. So we can't punt on this. There's a couple ways that you can stay connected with your student during the week as a Liberty student leader. First is this. Okay, have a group text, and set a reminder when you can talk to your students during the week, or remind them that you're praying for them, ask them how their week is going, generate opportunities for conversation. Number two is this: if your student's involved in an extracurricular activity, whether it's sports, drama, etc., know what the schedule is and plan some dates in your calendar where you're able to show up and prove to them that you care about them, not just speaking to them or teaching them. Another way is this: plan a bi-monthly or tri-monthly connect. Every 2 or 3 months, plan with your group on a time you guys go and hang out and do something outside the walls of the church. The last way I would say you can connect, maybe plan a special assignment or project each month based off the series Liberty Students is going through. That way you know that you've given them something to take home, and it gives you an opportunity to check in with them to see how it's going and what they're learning.